everyone, welcome back to Most Stuff Jeff, and today I want to talk to you about how much my shadow makes me look like an alien when the sun is setting. I'm kidding. Today what I want to talk about is something that hasn't really become an issue or hasn't really been something that I've needed to think about. So I haven't really wanted to make a video until I had something to talk about, but honestly I figured I would just address it, get it out of the way, and then if there are developments later, then I can talk about them in a different video. But that topic is, what is it like being a female motorcycle rider? And for me, the answer is, it doesn't seem too different from being a male motorcycle rider. I don't think I'm being treated any differently than another motorcycle rider would be, but I'm also kind of oblivious to things sometimes, so who knows? It could have happened and I just didn't pick up on it. But I think the people I talk to, motorcycle shops, dealerships, people online, I think have been very respectful and have been excited to see me on my journey. I think my arm is probably the most notable thing about me when people see me, so being a girl is probably secondary. But really, yeah, I haven't had any, I think, different treatment one way or the other. I will say that being a girl and shopping for gear does kind of limit you to certain selections. One thing I don't like is that most of the gear is either pink or black or white. And if you like pink or black or white, then those are great choices, but I feel like a lot of the gear that are for men have a lot more variety in the colors. But you know what? That's a small problem to have. But if I do want to buy any gear that's geared towards men, then it's a lot harder to, because the sizes are different. And for me, I have to wear like a small or extra small everything. It kind of limits me to the women's only department. Other than that, I mean, can't really complain too much about gear and selection. The only time that I feel like anything happened to me because I was a girl was the very first time I decided to take my bike to a location. So I decided to go to the store and pick something up. And I was in the parking lot, I was fiddling around with my disc lock because I had never actually used my disc lock in the wild. So it took me a few minutes to fiddle around with it, and then a guy on a motorcycle, he had a Harley that was exactly the same color as my bike. He pulled up and asked me if I was having any trouble, and I really appreciated him reaching out, because if I did need some help, then he was there to offer assistance. And then we started talking about motorcycles, and then he asked me out. I tried to tell him no, and he wasn't getting it. I was trying to be polite, but then finally I was like, I'm married. I don't know if that really deterred him, because he said, oh, that's okay, your husband can sit on the back. But then, yeah, I had to tell him no, I was not interested. I think he was more interested in just seeing another biker out there, and especially a female biker. So it was cool. He was cool. I didn't feel like I was under any threat or anything. He was super nice. And honestly, I feel like the interactions I have with people most often are just encouragement and support, regardless of being a girl. I feel like I've been treated very well. I know that other women have had issues with people, maybe harassment or other kinds of treatment, maybe different treatment from dealerships or what have you, but I don't know, I can't say that I have any complaints about that. I think I've been doing pretty well, and that's why I don't really have a lot on this topic. Sometimes I do feel concerned that I might be treated differently because I'm a girl, but that usually is an unfounded worry, and everything turns out fine. One thing though is I like getting lost, because it's a great way to find your bearings, at least for me. I like getting lost so that way I can find my way, and then the next time I'm going down a particular path, I can think back to how I got there and then how to get back. So that's probably something that I have to be a little more wary of, just because when I'm in a car, I have a lot more protections and anonymity. Why can't I say that word? than I do on a bike. I honestly don't think that people even know that I'm a girl when I'm on my bike. I probably just look like a kind of a small dude, and that's fine with me. I don't have like a bow or pigtails or any of the helmet decorations that you can get. I don't have anything that's pink. I guess it helps me blend in with my surroundings. I hope I get the light. Let's see. Yes, I got the light. Cool. So really, this is just kind of a short video. Yes, I am a girl. Yes, I ride motorcycles. Other than that, I don't think I'm any different from... Oh, right. I am a girl, and I ride motorcycles, and I don't have a left hand. But other than that, I don't think I'm very different from a lot of other people on the road. And I don't think I get treated very different from other people on the road. So that's my story. It's pretty short, but if you feel like you've been treated adversely based on any demographic feature, I don't want to say that. I don't want to out anyone. If you feel like you've gotten treated differently based on anything, really, tell me in the comments. Tell me how you handled that situation, and any advice that you have for anybody else who might find themselves in a similar situation in the future. And until then, I hope to see you all in the next video. So stay safe, everyone, and peace out.